Om Shanti. Avyakt BaapDada. Today's date 10/3/1969. 10th of March 1969. Title is Those Who Win Their Old Sanskars Are Able to Become Number One. Those who win their old sanskars are able to become number one. Avyakt BaapDada's sweet teaching for the first group of teachers training for the Kumaris. What is the aim of all the Kumaris that have come? With what aim have you come? To have the experience of a bhakti. What is the aim of having an experience? Why do you wish to have this experience? Each one spoke of her aim. What is the aim of the teachers? Of course, you will become strong in a bhakti. But what do you want to become after having become strong in a bhakti? The aim of what you want to become and how you will become, that should definitely be clear. Just as the mother and father became the example in the corporeal form, to show you actions practically in the same way, in just one word, it could be said what a complete and elevated teacher should be like. Not only should you be a teacher, but just as the three relations, Baba says, not only should you be a teacher, but just as there are the three relationships of the father, teacher and Sadguru, you should be a world mother and instrument teacher for the world. Although you yourself cannot become the Sadguru, but you must become one who forges others' relationship with the Sadguru, and by following Srimad. Baba says, inspire others to follow it also. When three main aspects are within a teacher, the teacher is able to give the most elevated results. It is easy to become a teacher. However, it is essential to fill yourself with the main sanskars of GYAN and Yoga as qualifications for a teacher. And together with this, only when you completely fill yourself with the sanskars of being a world mother, a Shakti of having adopted divine virtues, and of being a warrior, will your name be glorified in the world. So three things. One is you have to be a world mother, then a Shakti who has adopted divine virtues, and of being a warrior. Only by having these three things will your name be glorified in the world. Do you have such a name? While being a Kumari, you are a world mother. If you consider yourself a Kumari, then while doing service, you will remain free from attraction in some aspects. The qualification of a Kumari is purity. So, you have to have the complete qualification of being a Kumari. But together with that, you also have to consider yourself an unlimited world mother. All those souls that are thirsty and carrying out in sorrow have to be given the sustenance of GYAN and Yoga. Only when you have such an attitude, consciousness and vision will there be spirituality in your vision. The bodily vision will be removed and the vision will become spiritually. Each one of you has to keep the aim that you will become number one. But how will you become number one? Only when you overcome all your old sanskars. Only those who overcome will become number one. Each one of you has to maintain such zeal and enthusiasm within yourself. And when all these Kumaris emerge as perfect and complete teachers, destruction will take place very quickly. Because when you become perfect, a perfect world is also needed for you. This imperfect world will quickly finish and the perfect world will come. Then the name of the Shaktis will be glorified in every corner. The main thing that everyone has to think about is never to allow your old sanskars to emerge. You have to finish them in thoughts. If these thoughts do emerge, do not give them space to sustain them. Finish the thoughts while they are still in thought form. Then finally your old sanskars will not emerge when in your old thoughts. Baba says, then finally your old sanskars will not emerge even in your old thoughts. Each one's nature is of course different, but what do you have to imbibe in the Baba says, even each one's sanskars is of course different, but what do you have to imbibe to be free from the influence of nature? A nature of easiness, lightness and simplicity. To the extent that your intellect, your vision and your words are simply light and easy and simple. Baba says, to the extent that your intellect, your vision, and your words are simple, light, and easy. To that extent, you will be liberated from conflict with your nature. Do you not become afraid? Baba said, you do not become afraid hearing the name Bhatti. Do you? This is a sweet Bhatti. It is in that you have to become gold. Whenever you have any difficulties within your mind, never let them just stay in the mind. Yes, you have to put the feelings of the mind into words. But where? You must do that seeing the right place. It is rubbish after all. What is rubbish thrown into the right place? Baba says it is all rubbish after all. Where is rubbish thrown? Into the right place. If you put rubbish here and there are everywhere. It will spread into the atmosphere. Baba says if you put rubbish here, there and everywhere, it will spread into the atmosphere. Therefore, when you have a thought that is wasteful or sinful, you must not speak about it to anyone except those who are the instruments. Otherwise, you will become an instrument to spoil the atmosphere and you will then create an obstacle in your efforts. This is why, as you have kept an aim, you must not bring anything in front of you that creates an obstacle. Continue to remove that and finish that, and then you will be able to attain your aim. You have been given the aim in every Murli of what you have to do, what you have to see, and what you have to think. You have to continue to move along according to those instructions. When beloved daughters are in a home, their father decorates them. So what decorations will you Kumaris wear? Have you worn your ornaments? Remain decorated with your ornaments at every moment. Never take them off. Royal people never take off their ornaments. Those who are poor wear them only sometimes. Whose children are all of you? What ornaments have you worn today? What tilak have you applied? That of sovereignty. You will receive the tilak of sovereignty from your parents in the golden age. What is the new tilak of the confluence age? The V for victory, the tilak of becoming victorious. Today, the Kumaris are being given a symbol in the form of V, tilak for becoming victorious. Acha, have you applied the tilak? What tilak have you applied? The tilak is discuss of self-realization. Baba says the tilak is the discuss of self-realization. You must never forget this. What earrings are you wear? The conch shell. Continue to ball the conch shell. Acha, what bracelets will you wear? You have worn the bracelets of the discipline. However, many disciplines you follow, so you will be wearing as many bracelets. Some wear 10 bracelets and some wear only one. It looks beautiful when someone wears a lot of bracelets. You have worn just as many bracelets as the disciplines you follow. Acha. What ankle bells will you wear? There is sound from the bells around the ankles, so everyone should hear the sounds from the bells of knowledge. For Krishna, they say that the Gopikas came to hear. Baba says, for Krishna, they say that the Gopikas came to him hearing the sound of the ankle bells. Who will come hearing the sound of your bells of knowledge? Your bhagats and subjects. The sweeter your sound, so will be the attraction. So you must wear all these ornaments all the time. Be careful that Maya does not take them off. Maya, who takes them off, is also very clever. Baba says Maya, who takes them off, is also very clever. She takes them off with a lot of love. This is why you must never allow her to take them off. Baba has hopes in the Kumaris, but the extent to which they fulfill those hopes has to be seen. Each one of you has to think that you will perform a wonder. You have to fulfill Baba's hopes and make the star of those hopes sparkle in the center of your forehead. The group of Kumaris is very good. Baba says, you have also received good teachers. Whenever you see someone's virtue, you must pick up that virtue and very quickly, because each one definitely has one or another special virtue. So, in picking up a virtue from each one, become complete with all virtues. If you see a defect in anyone, simply turn your back on it. You have seen this toy, haven't you? When Ravan comes in front of Sita, she turns her back on him, and when Ram comes in front of her, she faces him. All of you are Sitas. When you see virtues, imbibe them, and while looking at defects, you must not see them. Hearing about them, you must not hear them, nor must you think about them. To listen and to see is the second stage, but you must not even think about it. This is called turning back. Baba says this is called turning your back on them. Then BaapDada gave each Kumari a tilak of victory and also applied the tilak and sweetened their mouths. You have the courage to keep this tilak for all time, do you not? Just as your forehead is sparkling today, let it remain sparkling eternally. Baba said, just as your forehead is sparkling today, let it remain sparkling eternally. Acha. Om Shanti.